Let's talk Manhattan Projects. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is just talk about this specific version of Manhattan Projects. So this is the Deluxe Edition hardcover. It's the first 10 issues of the series. The sticker price here is $34.99. The spine, you can see there, first edition, volume 1. Hickman, Pitara, they're the ones who put this together. I have read pieces, well, the first 10 issues of East of West, so same writer. So this cover is super sturdy, really thick. I actually bought a super beat up copy of this, so my copy is all scratched up and you can kind of see it there. But it did hold up. I'm really bad with bindings. I think this is a sewn binding. I don't know if that helps at all, but I think it's a sewn binding there. Special features. You're gonna find your typical special features in this one. I'd say it's about average in terms of what you would see. Little overview of who's in the book. Sketches. The original pitch. Special features, it's not great. Again, I don't care about special features, so that's never really a factor for me. There's a couple in here. If you love the series, you'd find interesting. I don't really, again, care about special features in general, but it's there if you want it. Let's talk about the story. So the story, it's an alternate reality where the Manhattan Projects are where they built the A-bomb. And this is like, well, what if they were doing other stuff? And so all these scientists, you got the three, I don't know if you call them the main ones, but they're on the cover. While they're building the A-bomb, yes, they're also doing all these other things. Each character has their own story. They weave in and out together, kind of. There's aliens, there's tech, split personality, robots. The story, if you go on Amazon and read the reviews, they're really mixed, and I can totally see why. So what are my thoughts? I did not like this story. So I know some people are gonna shun me for that or whatever, but hey, it's a review video. I did not like this because it was kind of hard to follow. It's really weird. It's really out there. Like I've been told that Hickman's one of those guys that kind of plays the long game, and what I mean by that is he's gonna write the story to have a big payout as you go, but in a 50 to 100 issue arc. So maybe I didn't make it far enough in 10 issues, but this thing was just bizarre. Here's my quick pros and cons. Pros: the characters, when there's multiple characters from different universes, one character is red and one character is blue, so you can clearly identify who's who. I really appreciated that in the story. It's historical fiction. I love historical fiction. I'm a history minor, and so like Manifest Destiny is great. That's what I thought I was getting into with this. I was not right. It's cheap. You can get this thing for really cheap. People have mixed feelings about this, so they're selling their copies for super cheap. $10 to get this collection is pretty cheap. Here's my cons. It's really hard to follow. This book is like, where are they going? Why are they doing this? And I don't think there's an answer. I think it's just how the story goes. The art is okay. Now, I've learned to appreciate different styles of art. The story had to save the art, and here I don't feel like it did that. The art was just kind of like, okay, all right, whatever. This thing is weird all the way around. There's so much weird stuff going on. Again, the characters are kind of separated but together. It's just confusing. The whole book's just bizarre. The stuff that happens, it's just like, I love Chew. Chew's a great story. That's not what I'm talking about here. This is just weird. Here's my #1 complaint with this book. There is not one character in here that I root for. There's not one character in here where I want things to go well for them, or I care how it turns out. There's just not one character that grabs me that I want to follow. So what'd you guys think? I'm sure a lot of you guys have read this. The reviews on Amazon, there's a ton of 5s and there's a ton of 1s. I mean, it's just crazy what people think about this. I personally did not like it. I hate slamming people's stuff because clearly people put a lot of time and energy in to put these things together. They pour their heart and soul in these projects, the creators and the artists, and so I never want to slam anyone and just say like this is complete trash. It just was not for me. It was too bizarre, too weird, too detached, hard to follow. I didn't like it. But what'd you guys think? If you liked it, what'd you like about it? If you didn't like it, do you agree with some of my points? Are there extra things that I didn't mention that kind of bothered you? If you've continued to read this series, does it get better? Does it get even worse? Just let me know. I love historical fiction. So like I said, Manifest Destiny is a great series that I really enjoy. This one didn't have that same appeal to me in terms of execution. But yeah, like I said, let me know your thoughts. I'm always curious to hear what you guys have to say, and thanks for watching. Take care.